just got scanned for 2K24. What was that process like?
Well, I'm glad to be a part of this, and yeah. So that was funny. That's funny, but that's really precise, like.
Mace on in the game. Just to see me be able to dunk on the game.
To have in the game.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. Moments away, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Toronto Raptors. Along with Steve Smith and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And our friend on the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge, who we'll be hearing from shortly. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Seth Curry has solidified his place in the league. He says, I've just embraced my role no matter where I've been. Growing up with a pops who played 16 years in the NBA and who was never a starter, I looked up to him just as much, if not more, than the All-Stars. I wanted to have a long career just like him. Kevin?
On his way, for sure. David, thanks. And at this point of the season, Greg, many coaches still are maneuvering their lineups, trying to find the right formula.
Especially the younger teams. There's no real established pecking order, and guys can be wildly inconsistent from night to night.
Here are the five for the Raptors. They've got LeBron James. Seth Curry is out there with Anthony Edwards. Then there's Whiteside. And for Philadelphia, we've got Yusuf Nurkic. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Green. Then it's White, and it's Wall in at the guard position. It'll be the Raptors off the tip. Now here's Edwards. LeBron kicks to Curry. Outside Edwards. Inside, here's Whiteside. It's hauled in by the 76ers, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Nothing wrong with that. Sometimes we overanalyze things. Can be better to just let it go.
Now here's James, following the miss by John Wall. Curry on the wing. To the inside. And that one is hammered home.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Now here's Wall. White, wide open. He fired. And good, coming off the assist by Wall.
Kobe White doesn't need much time or space to get off that catch and shoot.
And certain teams take on the attitude of their city. And over the years, Philadelphia has been one of them. The Sixers known for having tough teams, much like the town.
Here is Edwards. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Houston.
And some of the passes he threaded through the defense were just incredible. He made it look so easy.
And here's Wall. After Anthony Edwards made that last three-pointer. Wall. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And Greg, you mentioned the 76ers have taken on the identity of Philadelphia. In your estimation, how?
You know, you go all the way back to the 80s. This has been a team that plays hard, focuses on defense, gritty, much like their city. So they tend to play with a chip on their shoulder.
And here's White after Anthony Edwards made that last three-pointer. Now LeBron. 35 points for him last game against Houston. Passes to Whiteside. Raptors moving the ball around. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Now here's Leonard. His last outing, he had 18 points. And there's the pass to Wall. Again, the miss by Wall.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Curry looking around. Whiteside against Nurkic. Whiteside kicks to Curry. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
And Toronto making a change. Cousins is checked in. Outside Leonard. Outside White. And stolen by James. 3-on-3. He's covered by Leonard. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Well, we know we're in the later stages of his career, but Steve, it's just simply incredible, mind-boggling, really, how athletic LeBron James remains.
Kevin, to put it frankly, we've never seen anything like this. He's still getting up with ease for some vicious throwdowns. A testament to how hard he works.
Shooting two.
And the first one at the line is good.
You got to respect Wall's tenacity. This is a player who hasn't let injury slow him down. He always puts in a big effort and just pushes himself to give his all.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Cody Zeller's checked in for Nurkic. JaMychal Green comes in for Draymond Green. And Diallo subbed in for Kawhi Leonard. And so John Wall nails both of them. Here's Rose. It's an 8-point differential. Outside Edwards. Back to Rose. Pass to Carmelo. Outside Edwards. Clock at 6. All against Rose. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on John Wall.
Despite the amount of punishment Rose has taken to his body, he still plays with no fear.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Raptors?
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for John Wall. Now, here's Bullock. Right now averaging about 5 points a game. Diallo, no good. And here's Toronto. They're on a 15-5 run here. Pass to Anthony. The tray. Here's Cousins. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
We've watched Cousins for a while. I love the way he plays with emotion, but it has to be under control.
White against Rose. White the pass to Diallo. Another miss by Philadelphia. And so it's Rose bringing it up for the Toronto Raptors. Reddish with the ball. Now Green defending. Reddish kicks to Ross. Cousins dishes to Anthony. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
The 76ers trail by 15.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Diallo the pass to Zeller. Here's Bullock. Rebound by Anthony. Toronto's gone 3 of 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter. Doing well from long range. Pass to Ross. Here's Rose. To the paint. Here's Reddish. And Reddish with the slam.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on. The other team early.
Now here's White. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Minnesota.
And no one on defense could stay in front of him. He continually got humbled and kept getting back to the stripe. Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Here's Reddish. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal
A
foul.
solid shooter with good all-around skills. Cam Reddish is tough to anticipate defensively.
And the 76ers with some changes. Kaminsky comes in for Cody Zeller. And it's Stanley Johnson in for Green. And then for Toronto, Falls checked in for Cousins. Howard comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Terrence Ross. Raptors leading by 18. Here's Reddish. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Out to the right wing. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. Misses the three.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
16 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's White. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Here's Suggs. And so it's the Toronto Raptors with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. Their defense has been active and effective. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Your Sixers youth.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, the Raptors enjoying a nice lead here.
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. They've got Edwards. Howard is out there with Fall. Then there's Suggs. Now, here's Suggs. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game.
I love Suggs' feel for when to attack. A strong mix of dribble moves allows him to just blow by defenders.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
Yeah, and even up big, still playing the right way, keeping that aggressive nature and attacking the rim.
Here's Diallo, still looking for his first bucket in this one.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
It's stolen by Wall. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. With the drive. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Jalen Suggs.
So crafty on the drive. When Wall is in attack mode, he really puts a ton of pressure on the D.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. And he knocks down the first one. Hey, Steve, you've won an NBA title, but also you've got some gold medal memories. How does it compare, winning for a city versus representing and winning for your country?
Kevin, both incredibly proud moments. Winning an NBA title is awesome, but also winning a gold medal for your country, you said it, it's representing your country. It was a dream come true.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. And so James will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Philadelphia this year.
And although they were the better team last year by overall record, this was a competitive matchup for them.
Here is Wall. Hassan Whiteside made his last basket. Diallo the pass to Green. And here's Diallo. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Toronto foul. Anthony Edwards. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
The 76ers shooting their fifth and sixth free throws of the game.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Diallo. Terrence Ross is checked in for Toronto. Diallo hits them both.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Curry with the bounce pass. Poked away. Leonard with the steal. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much, and we can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, D.A. Thank you so much. Here's Diallo. The Raptors getting the bucket. And it's Leonard missing.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Now here's Curry. His last outing, 16 points for him. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Shot good by Diallo.
This is why you love to run the offense through Leonard. Have to play him to score. That opens up passing lanes.
And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
First one falls for him.
Whiteside has to keep working on his free throw shooting. Teams have no problem putting him at the line.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Zeller, he's checked in for Nurkic, and it's Green in for Green. And the Raptors also making a change. Anthony's checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The 76ers trail by 21. Wall passes to Green. Back to Wall. Outside Leonard. Pulls it up. And good. Coming off the assist by Wall.
What poise from Leonard on the catch and shoot. He gets the ball and calmly sinks the shot.
Diallo against Ross. At the elbow, it's Whiteside. Ross with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And again, Toronto no luck. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. The 76ers making a switch here. White's checked in. And the Raptors also making a change. Cousins is checked in. Raptors leading by 19 points. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Outside Curry. Lets the three fly. And Cousins throws it down.
One thing about DeMarcus, he's got an edge to him. And a lot of the time, it works to his advantage.
Outside White. Green kicks to Leonard. Back to Green. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
A trickier cover than he gets credit for. JaMychal Green catches the defender out of position.
The 76ers have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw. And we've seen not only some new trophies introduced, but Greg, some of the existing ones have been updated. You okay with that?
Oh, I am. In particular, a nice touch to have the previous winners etched into the base of the Larry O'Brien trophy. That's a great way to connect with the history of the game.
No good on the second free throw.
You've got to love the journey JaMychal Green has taken to get into the league, really clawing his way into this team's rotation thanks to his tremendous work ethic.
Now here's Rose. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. Back to Ross. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That'll be his second foul of the game.
All this means is he has to be careful. Don't want to pick up a cheapie and get sent to the bench with 3 fouls.
Stanley Johnson, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And the Raptors also making a change. Suggs, he's checked in for Terrence Ross. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by White.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Shot clock at 5. Lets a floater go.
When trying to find someone to anchor your defense, Johnson is that type of strong, aggressive presence that can do it for you.
Now here's Wall. Not a lot of room. Can't cash in from close range.
This is how it's been so far. He's missed every shot he's taken, and the team is suffering the consequences.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's the pass to Suggs.
2 minutes.
Toronto gets it back with a new 14. And it goes down 2 points. Anthony's got his second basket of the game.
Carmelo loves overcoming these types of challenges and sticking it to the defenders.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Yeah, he needs to tell his guys to just box out with some energy. That's basic basketball. They've been lazy on the backboard and have allowed way too many second chance points.
Kaminsky is checked in for Jermichael Green. And the Raptors also making a change. Howard's checked in for Carmelo Anthony. There's a minute 47 left in the first half. 76ers moving the ball around. And then Johnson with the dunk.
And once you let Johnson near the rim, it's you against his strength and will.
Pass to Suggs. Pass to Reddish. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That one on Johnson.
Yeah, easy call.
For Toronto, they have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
Cameron Reddish taking 2 shots.
2 shots. Last on the first.
That free throw good from Reddish.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Edwards, he's checked in for Rose. Both free throws good from Reddish.
A versatile wing with a good overall skill set. Reddish has a bright future in this league, and I think his peers would agree.
Now, here's Bullock. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Right the pass to Wall. 4 on the shot clock. Poke loose. Suggs with the steal. Takes the turnaround J. Here's Edwards. A shot off that time. White with the defensive effort. 76ers have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Effort's been there. Check mark. The physicality. Check mark. They set the tone for this game early on.
Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Back to Wall. Johnson outside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Dwight Howard.
A powerful frame of Stanley Johnson, able to withstand contact on the interior. This time, gets sent to the line.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And a year ago, he was an 80% shooter at the line, so that's more than acceptable.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Johnson. and Johnson drops them both. We've got 13 seconds left in the first half of basketball. James in the post. Out to Edwards. This one for three, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Toronto in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thank you. With Draymond Green, Draymond rebounding a bit of a struggle. How do you improve that?
Hit your man, get 5 guys to the boards. Guards get in there and clean up those boards that's loose, but our big guys got to hold our mans off, and we've been doing that this half.
We'll see if all 5 can get you more boards in that second half, Dre. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. It was all Anthony Edwards all the time in the first quarter. He had 8 points and 1 rebound. And taking a look at the Raptors, Kenny, what did you see out there?
What a true demonstration of dominance. They made a commitment to owning the glass, and they made good on it. Blocking out, competing hard in traffic. That's the way you should play on both ends of the court.
And over to Shaq. What did you think about Philadelphia?
They're not shooting it well so far. Actually, they've been terrible. But, fellas, I got ideas. Feed the post. Let the big man eat. Jeez.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See you, everybody, with Kevin Harlan.
Philadelphia, 6-1 from the court, your Sixers ENT. Here come your Philadelphia 76ers.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You have to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. We've got Kawhi Leonard. Kobe White is out there with Wall. And it's Green, and it's Nurkic in at the 5 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
I think you're going to see more and more of this from Kobe White, challenging the defenders as a 6'5" guard.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And they might be down big, but you'd love the mentality he has to go at defenders and just keep attacking.
6 to shoot. Passes it to Edwards. Fires from deep. The shot, no good. And it's Philadelphia the other way. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. Wall dishes to Leonard. Back to Wall. Shoots a 3. Rebound by DeMarcus Cousins. Cousins has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Took him no time at all on that one. Edwards got 10 points.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
Now here's White. Wall wide open. Off target from 3-point range.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Count it. LeBron's got his first bucket in this one.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Leonard. Following the basket by LeBron James. Green left side. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Shoots from 12. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Timeout called the 76ers.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Toronto making a change here. Whiteside's checked in. Leonard, the pass to Nurkic. Down low. White, good. White's got 7.
Terrific play in the paint by Kobe White. Uses his athleticism to find a shot. One of those guys who stuffs the stat sheet. Nurkic is a double-double machine. Also picks up a few steals and assists.
Yeah, the defender all over him. Nurkic also eats up a lot of space inside.
Greg, at 6'11", 290, he'll do the dirty work for you. He's also a powerful player with plenty of tricks inside.
The free throw drops for Curry. Green, he's checked in for the 76ers. Raptors also changing it up. Carmelo Anthony comes in for LeBron. And Terrence Ross is subbed in for Edwards. And both free throws good for Curry. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Right the pass to Leonard. To the middle. Here's Green. He can't get it to go. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Ross finds Curry. He's covered by Leonard. The pass to Ross. And he hits the jump shot.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
The 76ers have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Now here's Wall. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now, he's averaging about 19 points a game. Here's White. Nurkic trying to get open. White, good. White's got 6 in the quarter.
And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
Pass to Whiteside. Nurkic with the block.
Putting that intimidating size to work. Nurkic manages to knock it away.
76ers have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Wall looking for an opening. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Whiteside's got 5 rebounds tonight. Anthony, the pass to Ross. To the inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal foul. Second.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Toronto.
They have thrown themselves on the offensive glass, and because of their hustle, they are being rewarded with second chance points.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
The first one falls, and the 76ers will go for a different look here. Kaminsky, he's checked in for Nurkic. Cody Zeller comes in for Jermichael Green. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Leonard. And Diallo's subbed in for John Wall. A new group in now for the Raptors. Falls checked in for Whiteside. Reddish comes in for Carmelo Anthony. Jalen Suggs is checked in for Terrence Ross. And it's Rose in for Curry.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Here's White. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first.
That one on Rose.
A confident scorer with an attacking mindset. If you're the defense, don't let Kobe White watch you slipping.
First trip to the line for him here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And the first one drops.
Kobe White might be new to the league, but he doesn't play like it. Confidence and ability are beyond his years.
Howard's checked in for Toronto. And both free throws good for White. The Raptors have gone 4-7 to get things started here in the second half. Here's Rose. Howard trying to free himself up. Rose gets the bucket.
Derek is just exceptional in the paint. A gifted scorer amongst the trees.
Pass to Bullock. Passes it to Diallo. Another miss by Philadelphia.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Reddish's shot is good. Reddish has got 7.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
Now here's Bullock. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Kaminsky kicks to Diallo. Shot clock at 6. Good D by Howard.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Reddish's shot is good.
It's impressive. The level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
Diallo the pass to Kaminsky. The fadeaway. The 76ers again can't hit it.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
That one falls. Rose has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Diallo finds White. Zeller against Howard. Back to White. The pass to Bullock. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Knocked loose. Here's Diallo. The 76ers again can't hit it.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Still with tremendous power, Dwight Howard. What a career.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Stanley Johnson, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Draymond Green comes in for Zeller. James checked in for the Raptors. Edwards comes in for Derrick Rose.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
I respect how Dwight has adapted his game over the years. Started out as a rookie superstar and becoming a well-seasoned veteran.
And White kicks to Diallo. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Bullock. inside. To the paint. Here's LeBron. Off on the layup. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. It's the Raptors opening up a huge gap. Coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. Anthony Edwards out there with Anthony. Then there's Suggs. Then it's Terrence Ross. And it's Howard in at the center filling out the middle. No good from Ross.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Up top, Bullock. Edwards defending. Bullock passes to Diallo. Down low. Langford kicks to Johnson. Pass to Diallo. Lets it go with a three. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And here's the fast break. Suggs leading the way. Here's Anthony. That one drops for him. Anthony's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Toronto. To the inside. And Green gets it to go.
Michael Green with the height and the bounce to do some damage inside.
The Raptors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Now, here's Suggs. Now with the ability to play a soft zone, can Team Steve hide their weaker defenders?
I think it's great, Kevin, for a possession or two. And it works sometimes. But good offenses always find the weak link.
Now, here's Bullock. Jalen Suggs unable to get his last shot to go. For 3. Connects from three-point range.
Now that is encouraging. It's crucial that Langford continues to hone that outside jumper.
Passes it to Howard. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Suggs, the rebound by Johnson.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
A baseline J. And Green slams it in.
Quick off the floor for these offensive rebounds. Green's 7'2" wingspan. It helps him snatch them.
The pass to Ross. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And it's Suggs missing.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
The offensive rebound. Bullock kicks to Langford. His three-pointer's off the mark. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. And it's in there. Anthony's got 4 points in the quarter.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
And another great look at the 2K drive.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Now, here's Langford. Pass to Diallo. Trying to get open is Johnson. Shot good by Diallo.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
For Toronto, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Outside, Edwards. Greg, you read about Jimmy Butler starting his own coffee company, and he did that in the NBA bubble, and he drinks, he said, about 5 cups of coffee a day. Do a lot of NBA players drink coffee to keep them going and get that extra burst?
Absolutely. I remember drinking coffee on the bench late in my career. It's kind of a comfort food, warms you up a little bit, and all good things that can get you ready for action, I'm for.
Here's Bullock following the basket by Dwight Howard. Langford misses.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Ross in the corner. Kicks to Suggs. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Edwards inside. He's guarded by Bullock. And that one's good, Anthony.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now, here's Diallo. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Anthony Edwards. That's his second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Philadelphia, Hamidou Diallo. At the line for 2.
2 shots. Last on the first.
He's off on the first. Well, we know confidence is key, but Steve, when you see young players who haven't done much in the playoffs acting like they've arrived, can that kind of confidence hold them back a little bit?
Well, you love confidence in anything you do, Kevin. Obviously, you need it, but it can backfire. You love that guys want to say they're great, but it all comes down to proving it.
Good on the second free throw. Toronto, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Pass to Reddish. Now Anthony. Back to Reddish. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Fall.
2 minutes.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
And so here's Toronto. High post, Howard. Kaminsky's there. And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Team foul.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Bullock's checked in. There's 1:54 left here in the fourth quarter. Anthony kicks to Reddish. Top of the key, Rose. Back to Reddish. 6 to shoot. Let's go. Jump shot is good that time.
That's a quick shot released by Cam Reddish. If you're the defense, it's hard to contest that one.
Pass to Bullock. Back to White. And the pass to Kaminsky. It's tipped. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. Here's Bullock. It's White on the wing. Clock at 6. Puts one up from 19.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Raptors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought. An all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that. And man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And they'll take the win tonight. setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Anthony Edwards.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Frank Kaminsky, the third. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And so Kaminsky nails both of them. And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for the Toronto Raptors. Pass to Reddish. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Fall passes to Rose. Now here's Reddish. The Raptors need to get a shot off. From deep three-point range, Rose can't hit. Here's White. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, a challenge for you tonight with your matchup. How much motivation do you get in a game like this one?
My matchup is not an individual matchup. It's us as a team trying to get better, and we was able to hold court, so it's a good win for us.
Well, man, I appreciate the time. Thanks, man. Congrats. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.
This ain't that what you looking at, and we didn't know that in the roster. You can tell it's a rich posture. Y'all gon' wanna spitting it proper. Next school I was searching my locker. Who did your jury? It look like brass. One of your bro should have stopped you. It's your one and young Weezy, man, it's too easy. Different for every season, showing me they the feel relaxed, it's like that therapeutic. She take that down, call back so she won't think I need it. If I don't post and I go ghost, it's gonna be for a reason. Just got my reading and my